Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here on StopStrugglingNow.com. And tonight, we're talking about create your future money now. You've heard me talk about this before. Why? Because nobody's coming to save you. And opportunities galore. I have to present a few things to you. Hopefully, it helps you out. And of course, passive income ideas are here all the time in the SSN Nation. And welcome. Stop struggling now, gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to thank you so much for being here. And please smash the like button. That's so the YouTube guys know that we have some people in the house tonight. And also let me know if you saw the trailer and if you received the YouTube notification. They don't seem to do too good in that department. But let me know, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, thank you so much for being here. New people that have found the channel, new subscribers, new members, the SSN Nation members with the icons who support the channel. I humbly appreciate it. So thank you so much. But tonight, we have to start talking about the stock market. Let's just get it straight from the get-go. Let's go see what happened today, shall we? We know there was some red earlier. I don't know what actually happened because, as you all know, this is 1929 all over again. It's happening right before your very eyes. And yes, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Can you believe this? My eyes are not deceiving me, are they? Can you believe this? This right here is insanity. It looks like we have a little delay, but here we go. The gremlins are back. Look at this. All red today, except for the VIX. In the green, still rising. Again, I dropped a video about it's 1929 all over again. And all I can say is, once again, another down day. I just want to ask you, what do you think is going to happen tomorrow or the next day? Because you can see on the screen here, NASDAQ falls to 2-year low on Monday. Well, we know what happened 2 years ago and a half. It was pandemics. We had problems. We had issues. So year and a half ago, so they're saying 2 years ago, it's okay. I'm expecting this to continue to decline, but I don't know where they're getting their numbers from. Because on average, when you throw in the Dow Jones, the Standard & Poor, and the NASDAQ, when you put them all together and combine them, they're down 25% on average. 1/4 of paper money has been shredded. And again, stocks are paper money, ladies and gentlemen. So you don't lose until you sell. But the question is, how long is this bear market going to be? And if we're in a bear market, that means interest rates go up. That also means the cost of living goes up. What are we going to do? Well, you know what we're going to have to do. This is the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. So we have to start talking about creating your wealth right now for your future. So again, if you believe that what I've been saying for the last year, 1929 all over again, has commenced, then you know this bear market might not just be 6 or 7 months. This might go into next year, and it will go into next year because in 2.5 months, it's 2023. And you think you're going to be able to escape higher prices across the board, energy prices. You know what you're going to be able to buy real cheap? liabilities. Debt, those things that you go out here and buy, like overpriced vehicles, those are going to be sitting in lots at giveaway prices. They won't even be able to give those things away. Homes that you have to pay for, overpriced homes, people are going to be giving those away. Shredding all these debts, credit cards shredded. All of a sudden, people are going to downsize. It's going to be a beautiful thing, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be able to afford an increase in price 10 to 15 to 20%. So what are we going to do? Just what we've been doing. Create your future money now. Get ready. Opportunities are galore out here. And let's see who's in the house first. George Charles is here tonight. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. He has the icon next to his name, and he says hello. Hello to you too. Very nice to see you once again in the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. And here is Professor, aka Professor Auntie Val, is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Thank you so much for being here. And she says her tagline, and she has the icon, and it goes, good evening, fam. She has the heart. She has the strength and the support logos tonight. So thank you so much, Professor Auntie Val. Thank you so much for being here. Victor Marrero, who's going to be on a jet in the next 24 to 48 hours, I believe. Thank you so much for being here in the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream with the icon as well, which means he's a member of the channel, ladies and gentlemen. And he says his one of two taglines. Hello, all. Let's do this. That's what we're trying to do around here, because there's blood in the streets everywhere. But ladies and gentlemen, the stock market isn't the real blood in the streets that you're going to need to be concerned about. If you want to go with a big chunk of money, why don't you just wait till the housing liability market comes into play? And again, I'm still sticking with my 50 to 60% off. They've already dropped 10 to 15% in some places. That's right. I forgot to tell you guys, I didn't follow up on Friday, but you guys know, California kid, I'm still checking some of the old places I used to live. I like a couple of places I used to live. So I put them in there. And yes, these homes are pricey. I mean, they're over 100K now. I mean, 100K, 1.3, 1.2, 1.5. It's out of control. But here's the thing. The 1.1 or the 1.2, they can go down to 600K, 500K. That's reasonable, right? I think so. Well, that's what I'm looking for. And you know what? I got notification. Somebody's already dropped theirs 20%. Yes. 1.2 is now 9995 or whatever that number was. It was in the 900,995, I think it was. So it's no longer 1.2 for one of my top 10 or 15 places. All it has to do is drop another 30%, 40%, and it's in the buy zone. And I think it's going to happen because the Federal Reserve, Powell just gave me a call the other day, and he said, Eric, we're raising the interest rate twice before the end of the year. I was like, excuse me? Did you just say twice? Do your thing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's what's going down. So anyhow, here we go. Yahweh J, welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. And by the way, he says, good evening, everyone. Good evening to you. Thank you so much for being here. Georges Charles says, at Victor Marrero, showing some love. Next year, the market will be wild. Exactly, it will be wild. Blood is in the streets now. So again, I talked about this on Friday night, so I might as well just give you guys some of this thing. Look, I've been on the internet, on YouTube, in the YouTube streets again, checking out what other people are saying. There's a guy promoting stuff like, get your 5%, get your 4%, get your 6% from these REIT things. I'm like, dude, please stop. So I might as well just tell you guys what I said on Friday. The stock market went down a little bit more today. So why don't we go look at what I talked about on Friday? Because we want to make future money now. How do you make future money now? You use the duffel bag of cash, a little bit of those bullets in that cash duffel bag. And you say, hey, I can earn 10% on my money, 12% on my money, 15% on my money. I dropped a video about it. And thanks to Victor Marrero mentioning I bonds can be temporary. I bonds are at 9.62%. Now, every 6 months, they might readjust them. But if the interest rates keep getting increased, guess what? Your I bond rate gets increased. So it might be worth holding if they're going to give me 10. Well, it's going to be over 10% after this next 2 months goes by. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The Treasury Direct is where you go to get I bonds, 9.62. You only have to hold it 6 months. That's it. Or you can let it roll another 6 months. But nonetheless, you can hold it for 30 years if you want. But when they reduce interest rates, who's going to want to earn like 3 or 4%, right? You might as well do something different at that point. But all I'm trying to say is that's one way to go. I bonds, Treasury Direct, directly from the Treasury. Help out America. All right. How about that? Now, you guys know on Friday I talked about PSEC. In fact, here you go. Let me just get everybody. This will be a short synopsis because everybody that's here on Monday might not have been here on Friday. So we're going to give you a short synopsis because since it went down a little bit, let's see what happened with one of my old time favorites, PSEC. Another 1% drop today means 11% return on your money because it's a dividend stock. You guys got to pay attention to this. If you need to store money somewhere, you create future money from doing investments now. And 10% or 11% is nothing to sneeze at, especially in an environment where there's inflation. So when we're talking about that, we're so down on the stock market, I can't get up. We're being bullied and slapped around by the stock market. Exactly, Victor Marrero. And I know your plan is Victor Marrero. He's like millions, 90% of investors in the stock market, they're doing their dollar cost average. But sometimes you might run out of bullets by doing that. That duffel bag of cash will get so low and then the price keeps dropping. And then you're like, damn, I could have used more of my less of my duffel bag of cash to buy more stocks because the price is damn near 20, 30% below what I bought them at. So again, I'm sitting on the sidelines, just to be clear, ladies and gentlemen. I'm waiting. I'm ready to pounce, but I don't believe it's ready to stop. This is 1929. I'm thinking 1930 is 2023 coming up. I'm thinking we're going to have some more up days and then some more down days because there's going to be some more layoffs, ladies and gentlemen. There's a method to the madness. It's not just because it's a guess. It's because there's going to be more layoffs. They're choking the economy down. All that debt is trying to reel in like a fisherman, right? They're reeling it in. They're saying, oh, no, we got to shut down this debt because the debt's blowing up our bubbles. We got to reduce that bubble. And by reducing the bubble, that restricts the people at the top. They have their money restricted, their profits restricted. It trickles down, actually, ladies and gentlemen. So people at the bottom, a 10% restriction is catastrophic compared to at the top. So just think about that. As money's not going to be flowing, that's why everybody's going to have these cheap liabilities going to be sitting around on every corner. And you know I believe a home is a liability, right? You guys know that. Except if you're going to rent it out or unless you buy it at 50 or 60% off because you can wait 4, 5, 6 years and take a hefty $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 profit and run. But it's no fun buying a house last year or this year and watching your value of your home go down 10, 15, 20%. And there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. So how do you preserve some of this money? Well, then you do the next best thing. I did this. Here's a REIT right here for you. I did this on Friday. For everybody here in Money Making Mondays, I had to show you this. And then I'm going to invite some other people in. But look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Do you want 19% return on your money? Well, AGNC, if this is correct, I got to double check these numbers. 19.54%. That's 20%. That's insane. Let's see what this is. Monthly common dividend of 12 cents. So that means that can't be right then if it's 12, 1, oh, it is 20%. That's $1.44 a year, ladies and gentlemen. $7.37 twice is $14.70. That is a little under 20%. 52-week low, it just happened after hours. It went to 696. Can you imagine? 696 means it was over 20% after hours. And then somebody bought it all up and they were like, hey, let me get back at least to 741. This is 20% return from a REIT. People have invested in their REITs and getting 5-6%. And they could have invested in their stock and gotten, well, if you did it any time like today or tomorrow or later this week, you're going to be at 20%, 19%. That's pretty serious, ladies and gentlemen. You put in $100. Yes, it's going to take roughly 4 years and some months to double the money. But imagine if you were able to have thousands in there. And the next thing you know, you have damn near $200 per thousand. Who wouldn't want $200 per thousand invested? That is a 20%. You guys know I fall in love with 20%. I think everybody should try to get 20%ers, especially when inflation is 20%. So once again, hopefully you see that, ladies and gentlemen. It's clear. Victor Morrell, George's Charles, good evening, sir. Vanessa, Gates in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. The Seamless Genius, aka is Vanessa Gate, with the icon next to her name. And she says, hey, Boston SSN fam, happy Monday. Happy Monday to you too. Thank you so much for being here. And oh, by the way, we have to talk. It's Monday. It's Money Making Monday. Let me know if that little empire that you were trying to create, did you put all the pieces of the puzzle together down there in SoCal with that fingernails to go program? We have to talk about that a little bit, but I'm excited about 19%. Everybody, where else are you going to get these type of deals? Shall we continue? Because again, I know some of you are sitting there going, Eric, we talked about this on Friday. I know, but there's people that may not know about this still. Here, why don't we just go to the top dog, ORC? Let's see what they're doing today after a drop of 4%. Oh my, they're well into the 20s, 23.47%. This is crazy. I mean, this is absurd. If they're going to continue paying is going to be the question, because that is a hefty dividend. And look what happened after hours. It shot up. It shot right back up. Again, it went up, then it came back down. It dropped to 818. The 52-week low is 795. They're all red all over the place for the quarter financials. But you know what they do have? They have that derivative paper. They have that people still going to be paying their rent paper. Regardless if there's a lot of people moving out, they still own the buildings. They still are getting paid. So the thing is, are they going to give us the dividends? And the answer so far has been yes, at over 20%. That stays ahead of inflation. Now you understand why the rich get richer, because they put their money in these type of vehicles as well. And now you understand how ETFs can pay you 10, 12, 13, 14, 15% because they're buying when there's blood in the streets. They're earning 20%. And everybody would be happy if every year you had a fund that said, hey, you earn 15% on your money. You earn 12% on your money. People would be rejoicing. Little do you know, if you were an individual, you could get stocks that give you 20% return on your money. So there you go. That's the big dog. And of course, I got to give some love to, we talked about Jeppy too. So if you missed Friday night live stream, here's Jeppy. This is future. You're creating future money for yourself. And Jeppy is a JP Morgan product. And it did reach its, yes, it did. It did reach its 52-week low today. JP Morgan, Jamie Dimon, he's going, there's going to be a recession next year. I'm like, why are they talking like this? We know there was already 2 quarters of negative GDP. It's a recession right now. We know you're going to be laying people off, Mr. Dimon. Come on now, stop playing with us. I know you're a Fed bank and you got to toe the party line, but come on now. Let's be reasonable. But this is also why it's a beautiful thing to see this stock. Here's Jamie Dimon thinks the S&P 500 could fall another 20%. See what I'm saying? Look, ladies and gentlemen, you receive $5.78, $5.78 a year from the JP Morgan Equity Premium Income ETF. You receive $5.78 a year. That is over 10% by a Fed bank, as far as I'm concerned, until somebody tells me different. Well, it don't matter. They can't. But nonetheless, this is what we're talking about here, ladies and gentlemen. 10, 11, 12% returns on your money. In fact, it's 12% now, because it was 11% on Friday and it dropped some more. So it's got to be 12% return, even if you invest in a Federal Reserve rate company. All right. The bank. So there you go. Those are the ones you missed on Friday. On average, if all of them paid their dividends, just what I showed you, you would be in 15% to 16% range if you just picked all of them separately. How crazy is that, ladies and gentlemen? Is that insane? And if you put it in now and they keep paying, now what do you think is going to happen when the economy gets better? It's not like their stock may go up. It will go up. But the money you put in now, your future money is still earning you 20% or 15% or 13%. So that's why you have to pay attention. Most people are out here working a job and they don't have time to go, hey, what's the stock market look like? Or even want to do anything, because that's high risk. It's taking money out of your pocket. But think ahead, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you need to do. Please think ahead. I fly out DR this Saturday, the 15th of October. He's going over the holiday weekend. All right, Victor Morrell, we got to talk, but we'll talk when you get back. All right? Because speaking of talk, I've been busy with my Amex program, had to put nails on back burner. I understand totally, Vanessa Kamagate, especially since that Fingernails to Go project is not something that's easily put into place. It takes so many moving parts and it's going to take time. And I understand fully, because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, man, that's going to take time for what I want to do with it as well. So I'm like, you know what? We don't have time for that right now. We have some other things that we need to do. Look who else is in the house tonight. Gary White, welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Thank you so much for being here with the icon next to your name. And he says the tagline, good evening, SSN family, and brings it. Let's get it. That's what we're trying to do here. I don't know what to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it is right. Let me see something real quick. I don't even know what those numbers are. I have to look at these numbers. Because PSEC, 12%. Then we had JEPI, 12%. Then we had ORC at 23%, which I find hard to believe. And then we had AGNC at 19 point something. I'll just say 19. That equals 66. So that can't be right. Hold on. Let me do that. Oh, that's 4. Okay. Let's see what we got here. 16.5%, ladies and gentlemen. If you bought at today's price, it might go lower tomorrow to give you a higher return on your investment and higher ROI. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. You're almost at the inflationary level. And when inflation comes down, to be able to still receive 16.5% on your money is incredible. You put in your future money now. That's opportunity cost. So therefore, you're not losing. All right, look who else is in the house tonight. Miguel, Army retired veteran. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. He has the icon next to his name. And also, God bless my SSN family is tagline. Hit the like for Eric, please. Thank you so much, Miguel. Hit that like button. Smash the like button. Hit the all subscribe button. All of it. Thank you so much. And share the videos, please, because you never know who we're going to help. Miguel, Army retired. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He has the record, in case you guys don't know. He has the record for the most properties in the Dominican Republic in the Punta Cana area. Not one, not two, not three, but 4, ladies and gentlemen, for the record. That is incredible. And all those properties have increased in value because he got in, well, let's just call it when timing is right. He got in cheap. Phase 1 got in cheap. So therefore, he's going to be putting in his money now, creating future money later. He's creating the future now, ladies and gentlemen, for economics for him, because he's not, obviously can't live in all 4 places. So he's going to be getting passive income. Real estate investing, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't have to be international. It could be in America. But you're going to have to make that determination. Just wait another 6-7 months. Like I said, Powell is your friend right now if you are in the bottom 70% of the wealth, because you're going to be able to pick up single family homes cheap. You're going to be able to pick up vehicles cheap. You should never even buy a car again, because they're going to be sitting over here rotting away, ladies and gentlemen. Won't even be able to give them away. So get your fancy car. It's going to only be 2 or 3 years old, because a bunch of people are going to have their stuff repossessed. They're sitting on car lots right now already. Just be prepared. So get the car you always wanted, the cheap one. It could be 2 or 3 years old. They don't change cars like they used to. It's not like they're going to change the car 2 years old. It's going to be the same car for 5 to 7 years. All right. Get the use out of it. Buy it cheap. They're all going to be cheap. So that's another thing you guys are. In fact, I got to go look around. I don't know if anybody's talking about this, but you'll be able to get whatever you want, liability wise. Take your pick. All right. So keep that in the mind. There we go. Vanessa, yes, money first, and I'm busy. Exactly. Ola, Miguel, that's it. Ola, Vanessa, showing the love in the house, ladies and gentlemen, in case you're new here. All right, Vanessa Comigated, Auntie Val, hey, sis. See, this is what we have here, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any questions, please, you can ask them. We have a myriad of people in the house that have a lot of different backgrounds that can help you out. So don't think that you have to talk about real estate. Don't think you have to talk about stocks. We can talk about almost anything business related, because somebody here knows about it. All right. I know about a lot of things, but hey, I'm not the master of all. I can't accept all that in my head, nor can anybody. So it's always good to have other like-minded individuals or other people that are doing so many different things that they can help people out. It's a beautiful thing. And oh, by the way, speaking of this, I forgot about something, because you guys who have the 4,500 debt box node who put their contribution in, check your emails. I need an email back from you to confirm to move over your portion into the cash flow NFT. All right. So please send an email. I need it in writing. That would be greatly appreciated. And also, just so you know, and so you can feel a little better, here's the situation. In fact, I'm going to show you on the screen. A lot of you don't know there's real NFTs. We're going to move to crypto now. See, now we're into the 3rd phase. Crypto is going to be big time, ladies and gentlemen. There's no way around it. We just don't know who the winners are going to be yet. But the point is, you try to pick the winners early. Debt box. IX Global has a debt box node. These are backed by real world assets. What are these assets that I'm referring to? Well, it could be oil, natural gas, aluminum, a scanning system on the satellite to find oil, gold, precious metals and resources, water, all underground from a satellite. These guys are creating their satellite. That's the XPLR tokens, right? That you can find gold underground from that satellite. So again, they have a gold that they mine out of the ground. They have partnerships. So all that comes into play. If that's going to interest you, please search the channel and check out IX Global or find DebtBox Node. So either way, that's what's going on here with that. But let me show you something now. Let me show you something. This just came out. And here's what happened. So everybody who said, let's switch it over to the cash flow NFT, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. All of a sudden, they said they done upped the prices just like that. Think about this for these nodes. These nodes earn rewards 24 hours a day. People are investing in these. This is an NFT that they are giving real world attention to, assets. So again, take a look at this. BGLD, this was sold out and is sold out. This is oil. Everybody knows what oil is by now, right? If you live in the world, you know what oil is. That node sold out. Natural gas, they're raising the price starting tomorrow, $6,000 for the NFT. Now, that NFT, it gets around $7 per day now because they have the rental licenses in place. And because more people bought nodes. So now they've raised the price on that. The Grow token, I believe this is the same. This is agriculture. I think it was 2,250 before. DLG, it was 1,500 before. This only generates 40 tokens in like 2 to 3 months. So it's very, just like a gold and silver in real world, this is what it's earning, basically hardly moving at all because gold and silver hasn't risen at all, even though this high inflation. So anyhow, just giving you the idea, that's a small one. Now, aluminum, which was 1,500. This is for EV vehicles, ladies and gentlemen. This is an EV play because it's bauxite that they use for batteries, electric vehicle production. So that's going to be very interesting. But they raised it to 1,750. It was 1,500 along with the DLG. The XPLR, the star on the horizon, the one that can make this whole ecosystem go, because from the satellite, you can find bauxite, gold, natural gas, oil, water, underground, not to mention rhodium, platinum, palladiums, all these other precious metals underground from a satellite. So how much is that going to be worth? And just so you get an idea, the profits that they share with the DebtBox node holders, they use that to burn the tokens. All these are tokens. NATG, GROW, DLG, ALUM. These are all tokens. So you guys have to understand what we're dealing with here. These are real world. They're already out. If you want to get your own node, then I would suggest you use, well, let's say, do I have the IX Global link down below? I don't know. Yes, I do. The IX Global link is down below. And you keep all of the profits because we do have a group economic plan, which I'm probably going to redo another one because getting to a 6,000 level for a natural gas probably won't happen. Getting to a 1,500 to 1,750 level, that will probably happen. And with those two, the lagging ones at the end, the aluminum and the XPLR, those are the ones that have a serious upside, in my opinion, along with, of course, natural gas. But they've raised it to 6,000 to match the BGLD, and they're renting these out. So again, some people may say renting. What's going on with that? Yes, you have to be an IX Global member and you can rent these out. And again, please see the link down below if you think you might want to get into this. But I want to go show this. I wasn't going to do this because I was going to make a separate video about it. But just so you understand, debt is the actual mother token, and you would swap all these tokens here exchange into the debt token. And then right now, debt token is on these exchanges: Pancake Swap, Bitmart, Bitrue, Xmo, LBank, which is pretty decent. And they just started last November. So they're going to be on other exchanges as well as time goes on. And then there's an Xnode app, which everybody can use. And here they're showing when they were in Nebraska at one of the oil rigs to help the BGLD ecosystem. And again, the shared profits, they actually buy the token. So in that case, the BGLD, and they burn it, all of it, from some of the profits that they share. So that in turn kind of increases the value of the token itself. So just keep thinking about that. The BGLD, the future of oil exploration, that's the one that's sold out. So you can't do anything about that. Here's the projects already launched. You saw these 6 that we mentioned, but you know what's coming. That's silver on the right. In the middle is home. And on the left, I don't know what that is. It looks like a speed dial to me. So I don't know what this could possibly be on the red in the left. It's hard to figure, but hey, these are real world assets. So that means a lot. There's not too many places that you can get part of real world assets except for our other one that you can put your money into now. Okay, we'll get into that in a second, but here, how debt works. This is the debt box node. Purchase a mining license and get it activated. Your license must be activated before it will begin mining. Activation means you have to go in the office, IX Global, you sign up, you pay either the monthly fee of $50 or you have to start at $115 and up, somewhere in that ballpark, because you have other ways you can do it. You can do a 115, a 145, and a I can't remember the numbers, 180. So they give you different benefits the more you spend, but you can get your license activated at $115. 145 is the sweet spot that everybody says you should apply for. And then you earn daily rewards. The token is mined 24 hours a day. And then step 3, withdraw your rewards and redeem their value for other tokens, additional licenses, or whatever else you want. Now, these things aren't earning no $100, $200 a week or anything. They're just doing the natural gas is around $8 a day. So there you go. 8 times 7, that's the number, $56. So over the course of a month, you start seeing that's 4 weeks. Let's just say that's over $200, $220, $230, somewhere in there. So that's pretty good. Passive income coming in. That's why several people bought more than one, because then they have $300, $400 coming in, $600 coming in. So just keep that in mind. That's how simple this is. I went a little backwards. I'm going backwards, but that's okay. All right. So that is another one of the opportunities that you have before you that you can use. IX Global, Debt Box, learn about it. Use the link down below, please, if you decide to buy a node. We will reinstate or return to another SSN lifestyle, Ring of Fire, Debt Box. But right now, after everybody pretty much agreed to move over to the $5,000 cash flow NFT, I can't blame them, because quite frankly, that one has an upside as well, because it's dealing with real world assets as well. Stores, a crypto exchange, ATM machine, otherwise known as the AVM machine, that goes in where ATM machines go. And the owner, Hakan, has already been in business in Europe in the ATM machine business. So therefore, he has an upper hand, because he can walk in and say, hey, why don't you guys exchange these? That could be thousands of machines. And that means, what you don't know if you're new here, that means the transaction fees that come from those machines are shared with owners of the cash flow NFT. Yes, I do have the Miracle Cash and More link down below if you want to get your own $5,000 NFT. But once again, your 6 ways to earn money, the 7th way is the exit plan. but 6 ways. And I was just talking about 2. They have an insurance program for renters, but literally it's for landlords. Landlords are able to ensure that their renters are going to pay. And if the renters don't pay, guess what? The insurance company pays. That's another one of their programs. Is that sweet or what? There's 6 of them. It's out of control. The stores, 50% of the profits from the store is also shared with the NFT holders, and they have it in a country. Right now, your $5,000 NFT purchase would actually go for UK. So all activities in the UK, whether it's the insurance biz, whether it's the stores, whether it's the AVM machines, aka ATM machines, whether it's their own Miracle Cash point of sale terminals, because they have merchant accounts. Yes, you receive part of the profits from that as well. I will be running a video. I might make it tomorrow because Micah was kind enough to send me over his PDF that he used when he came here on our live stream. So you can actually search the live stream for Cash Flow NFT or Miracle Cash on the channel. You'll run across that video. There's 2 of them. They're the same video. I just chopped it up. One's on the live stream. I believe it was Wednesday night or Monday. It's Monday, last Monday, actually. That was over 2.5 hours. So I chopped it in only to where Micah comes. So if you see 2 videos, one is actually the longer version of the live stream, and then one is only when Micah is on. He's one of the owners, actually. He didn't say it, I don't think, on the live, and I didn't push it, but I guess he wanted to stay incognito. But nonetheless, he put some money in, so he's an investor, I guess. But anyhow, only 4 people are part of the top of the food chain. He's one of the 4 in reality. But nonetheless, this is big time. They have stores already in Amsterdam, Netherlands. They have a store already in Cyprus, 2 or 3 by now. I don't know if the 3rd one opened. They have another store in, what am I missing? Amsterdam, Germany. They have a store. And then they're going to have stores in the UK. That's why we're on this NFT right now. There's only 1,488 NFTs that can be sold for the UK. I think there's less than a couple of hundred if I have it right. But nonetheless, if you want to get in for $5,000 one time, you don't get any money back, but you receive these profits from at least 6 different business areas. All right. So just keep that in mind. So that's very powerful as well. So we're getting passive income, no monthly fees, one-time membership fee to the Cash Flow NFT, otherwise known as the Boogie NFT. All right. So you guys can check that out. In fact, let me go over here. I should pull it up. I shouldn't hide it. Let's go to cashflownft.net. There's not much to see there, but I'll go over here and I'll show you what we're talking about, because this is major. This is what we're talking about. Create your future money now. How do you do that? You make investments now when things are red, when there's blood in the streets, when crypto's down, when the stock market's down, and then you wait for the housing to go down, and then you wait for any other asset class to go down. Hell, gold and silver are ridiculously low. They should be at least double their price due to inflation, and they're still sitting at below what it was 2-3 years ago. It's insane. So even gold and silver, just get a little bit, because we get no return on our investment when you put it in gold and silver. You just pretty much are putting it in a black hole and saying, okay, I'll open it up whenever. Whenever is what I said. When I open it up, whenever. I don't understand that concept that much. That's why I always say put a little bit in there, just a little, because that can preserve, that can be used all over the world. What can't be used all over the world is if your currency goes to crap and your paper's worth nothing, then you can't do anything. But if you have a little gold and silver on you, guess what? I can use that in damn near any country on the planet. Somebody will give me that currency that I can go buy something. Hell, I can even do that in America. But all I'm trying to say is you could be anywhere and have gold and silver in your pocket and it'll be accepted. All right. So it won't matter. That's why you always need a little bit of that. Some people say 15%, 10%. Well, I'm in the camp of 5% because 5, 6, 7, 8, something, but never double digits, simply because you don't earn anything on it. I'd rather earn 20%. Why put in the black hole? Because the cost of living just rose 20% year over year. So those are the kind of things that you have to think about it. All right. So let's see. Whoa, hold on. I've been talking too long. Oh, I was going to go to cashflow.net. Hold on a second. I'm glad I didn't go over there because last time I showed info, I think. All right. So let me I'm going to put this on the screen now. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. This is crypto. One time, $5,000. Cash flow, NFT. Boogie Gopher Club, NFT. This is the marketing arm for Miracle Cash and More. This helps them establish what they need to do. And again, they're opening up stores that you can walk into, ladies and gentlemen. Is that incredible? Walk into a store. Here it is. Here's the official count. They finally updated it. Okay, 1,488 NFTs created, 813 official count total NFTs remaining. So there you go. There's 800 left. All right. Guess why this is not moving that fast is because not that many people know about it. You here in the SSN Nation, of course, know about it, but this is not worldwide. It is worldwide, but it's not known. Because people are thinking crypto, it's everywhere, but they miss this one. This one right here is unique. Let me see if I have anything on tap that I can help you guys with, because we might have some new people here. Let me see. Here we go. Check this out. Oh, this is 4 minutes. This is a little video that you guys need to see. This actually explains the Miracle Cash and More store and the NFT portion as well. I didn't even realize I had this in the back office. But here we go. Let's play this. 4 minutes, 21 seconds. So sit back, relax, smash the like button if you just showed up. And if you like what we're talking about, we talk about a hell of a lot more than this. And subscribe to the channel and click the all notification bell, please. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen.
If there was a way you could have partnered with Elon Musk before Tesla, before the Model S, before SpaceX, and before Elon became the world's richest man, would you at least have wanted to know how? If there was a way you could have partnered with Jeff Bezos when he was planning Amazon.com and it could have made you a fortune, would you at least have wanted to know about it? Well, what if there was a fintech company today that is about to capture major market share worldwide, where millions of people will be using its breakthrough technology and you could make an absolute fortune? Would you at least want to know about it? At the same time that we are experiencing record inflation, gas prices through the roof and headed towards a recession, the move towards crypto adoption worldwide is picking up pace and the evidence is all around us. Big names and big money players are jumping in the game like crazy. The Staples Center, where the LA Lakers play, is now the Crypto.com Center. The Super Bowl, the most expensive commercial time on television, featured 6 cryptocurrency ads. Tom Brady, Matt Damon, LeBron James, and Larry David all made appearances in them. Facebook changed its name from Facebook to Meta. The rapper Eminem bought a Bored Ape, an NFT, for $450,000. Warren Buffett invested over $1 billion in a Brazilian crypto bank. Coinbase bought Bitcoin Turkey for $3.2 billion. You know what they say, success leaves clues. Whenever there is economic change in the marketplace, there are economic winners and there are economic losers. It just depends on what side of the equation you end up on. They also say that timing is everything. How would you like to get in on the next big thing? Are you ready for a miracle? How would you like to own a piece of Miracle Cash and More? The first to market brick and mortar crypto stores. Crypto on the street, with stores in every major city all over the world. Unlike the faceless online competitors that have no phone number to call, no physical address, and no one to talk to, Miracle Cash and More stores are fully regulated, licensed, and our wallets are insured by Fireblocks. At Miracle Cash and More, we own our own cryptocurrency exchange. We own our own stablecoin. We own our own ATMs. We own our own merchant terminals. And guess what? We get paid on every single transaction. The secret, if you want to call it a secret, is to get involved before the whole world knows about it. Position yourself in front of the masses before the masses react. Here's the current offering. There are only 1,488 shares of the Master Franchise Agreement for all of the United Kingdom. Each share is projected to profit over $100,000 in year one, $200,000 in year two, $400,000 in year three, and $900,000 in year four. We have an exit strategy that projects a payout of over $10 million per share. And what does that cost to you? A one and done payment of just $5,000. And of course, you can buy as many shares as are still available. Now the question is, do you at least want to know how? I sincerely hope so, because the best is yet to come.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Cash Flow NFT. They're the marketing arm for Miracle Cash and More stores. And you heard the UK. That's what they're working on right now. You can get a piece of all this activity in the UK. I don't know what more to tell you about. Hold on. Let me see. What did I miss out on? Miracle Installments, Miracle Home. They have an exchange, by the way. That's right. Just like Binance exchange, Coinbase is an exchange. They bought what? Coinbase Turkey for how much? Did they say billions? That's crazy. Miracle AVMs, which are the ATMs, the point of sale terminals, and the stores. Now, the seventh factor. This is a little club, and the club that everybody should want to be in, because this is the future of money now, ladies and gentlemen. And they want to actually sell at the year after year four. So can you imagine? That is incredible. After year four. So year five, they want to sell their whole company. They are regulated. They're licensed. Where else can you get this? They're licensed and regulated in that country. So only countries that have made a decision that crypto is legal and they have regulation authorities, that's the place that they're going to actually put their stores. So therefore, they're not coming to America, American citizens, because the United States government, they're scared. They run they run our system of money around the world. All right. They're the World Bank for money. So therefore, they're the least likely of everybody that wants to have some sort of crypto regulations, because if they allow crypto, who's going to be buying that funny money, that monopoly money that goes down in value? People are going to say, okay, forget that. I don't even have to deal with the bank. I don't need you. I don't need a dollar bill when I can go over here and use a ATM card now that is an actual crypto card like FTX has. So I'm just saying, I'm talking long about this because this right here is one of the big time deals potentially. Remember, anything that you contribute to, invest in, put your money towards, and expect a return, you never know what's going to happen. It could blow up. You just never know. So only put in what you can afford to lose. This one's $5,000. I've been talking about this a lot, but you know what I'm going to talk about now is because some of you right about now be going, Eric, stop talking about this. I love the idea. I love the concept. At the end of 4 years, they're looking to sell it. These guys, if they do what the exchanges are doing, if they do what the ATM machines could possibly do, they have merchant accounts, which is like a first data thing. If they're trying to do this insurance where they're insuring the landlord, so renters, if they don't pay, the landlords still get paid. My goodness, that alone, how many billions is that worth? Well, it's going to be based on how much money they bring in. If this company all of a sudden brought in, let's just say $1 billion, that means the company is worth 10 billion to 15 billion. So therefore, that's going to be shared with the NFT holders. All of them, not just in UK, because they have NFT holders in Germany, Spain, and Cyprus. Next up is going to be, I think, France. So you'll have an opportunity down the road. But how about this? You guys, I mentioned, some of you are going, Eric, I don't have 5,000. I don't have 1,000. I don't have even $500. Well, guess what? We have something at SSN Lifestyle that you can become part of a group. Minimum you can put in is $250 and only $250 increments. $250, $500, $750, $1,000, $1,250, $1,500, $1,750, $2,000. That's the increments that you can put in. And you can use your debit, credit, any card you want. You can also use USDT. It doesn't have to be ERC only. It could be TRC20. It can be, if you want to use your USDT to buy in, USDT ERC20, TRC20. You can use BEP20. You can use AVAX. You can use Polygon. I believe those are the chains. There's instructions when you go there. If you're going to use your debit card or credit card or anything like that, well, let's just put it this way. You should check the box that says, I will pay the transaction fee. The reason being is you receive a percentage. So whatever percentage you put in based on $5,000, that tells you what it is. If you put in $500, that's 10% of whatever is received monthly from the NFT you will receive. If you put in 250, that's 5%. If you put in 2,000, that's a whole nother ball game. That's 40%. So you would receive 40%. So you understand that's what the percentage, whatever percentage you put in, that's what you're going to receive, your contribution. So you can go to here. Let me pull it up. I'll just see. Here's what it looks like, just so you understand, because this is what you put in now. You want to have a future that says, hey, a possibility? Well, here's your possibility, ladies and gentlemen. Watch for the video I'm going to drop using Micah's PDF. I'm going to be dropping a video. It'll either be tomorrow or Wednesday. So check it out. But this is what it looks like. SSN Lifestyle is the sister property. And I'm the CEO. I'm the founder. So it's running that way. And as you can see, cash flow NFT markets. Now, I have 7 ways you can receive monthly profits. You know why you can receive monthly profits 7 ways? Because you can refer other people to buy the $5,000 business, the cash flow NFT. Not here on SSN Lifestyle, but when I was on the cash flow website, there's a link down below to become an affiliate with cashflownft.net. You refer other people to buy the $5,000 NFT, you receive 10%, $500 as commission. So there's another way that you can actually get the NFT by referring others. If you get 10 people, that's $5,000. That means you get an NFT. Or you can withdraw the 500, take your pick. But all I'm saying, you can get 10 people to sign up for an NFT, a $5,000 NFT. Down below in the description is the cash flow NFT link, I believe. Make sure I have it down there. But if I don't, I'm going to have to add it. So I don't have it down there. So I'm going to have to add it to the chat room. So it's that simple. So you're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Even if you don't want to get in on the group economic plan, maybe you say, hey, I want to actually become an affiliate and try to get 10 people to buy the NFT. I'm putting it in the chat room. So therefore, you can pull up the link from the chat room. So everybody that watches this on the replay, you'll have it. But that's one of the stores. The picture is one of the stores that is open, that just recently opened in the last 30 days. So that gives you an idea of what's going on. And I am also going to do, I can't believe I don't have that down there. That is weird. So that's the link. And let me see if I can find something else to put down in the chat in the box. Oh, here we go. Okay. So the Miracle Cash, I can't believe I don't have. Oh, I do have it down below. Okay. It is down below in the video, below the video in the description. You'll find the Miracle Cash and More. And that's the one that actually you can sign up as an affiliate, refer other people to buy the NFT. And again, you receive 10%, $500, and you can get there. If you get 10 people, that's $5,000. You're in. So you don't have to join the group. Now, as far as the group economic link, that's the one that's missing. So if you want to come in on the group economic program, that's a whole nother ball game. And that's the $5,000 Miracle Cash and More. Let's see if I have it. Nope, you don't have it. You're not in luck right now. But here's what I'm going to do. I will do two things. I'm going to add it down below after another minute, and then everybody on replay obviously will be able to see it. And then anybody, if you want to join the group, minimum 250, you can get in on that one. So then, once again, here you go. It's down below in the description. Refresh the page, and then you'll find the Miracle Cash and More Cash Flow NFT for $5,000. And I'll probably move up the other one in case somebody wants to just do it themselves and wants to be just an affiliate. You can do that too. So I'm trying to figure out how to do it because there are going to be two in a row. But so we'll do it this way. Group economics. Let's see. I'm doing something on the fly, ladies and gentlemen, because I didn't realize it wasn't behind down here. All right, now I got to mention something else. You guys know real estate investing is near and dear to my heart, especially in the Punta Cana region. People have been winning. I have to congratulate everybody who's purchased over there. But there has been a problem, and it's not really a problem yet, but I have to mention this. All right? And it has to do with the Lorimar, because these guys came on Friday, right? I think it was Friday that we had Gennaro on, or was that Thursday? I can't remember. It was Thursday. So let me go down this list. Victor Marrero, he says, no, Vanessa Comagate says Victor Marrero safe travels for his October 15th down at the Hard Rock. And he says, thank you. Looking forward to it. Laverne Penix is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Thank you so much for being here. And he has the icon next to his name, a.k.a. Mr. Cool's in the house. And he says, hello, SSN Nation, which is his taglines. I hope all is well with everyone. Let's make some money. That's right. Create your future money now. Opportunities galore. Passive income ideas are on tap, ladies and gentlemen. And speaking of that as well, thank you again, Laverne Penix, for being here. METB, my EasyTron bot. Here's the deal. I dropped a video earlier, no notification. I didn't even put a thumbnail down, and it says how to actually withdraw your money. It hasn't happened. It was supposed to be today. Well, apparently there was a glitch, and now they're saying it's going to be tomorrow. So everybody who thought they were withdrawing from my EasyTron bot, if you never withdrew any money, even if you tried to withdraw before, but it never actually came out, you would be considered part of the first people to get back your investment. So whatever you put in, they allegedly are going to give back. not the reinvestment money, but whatever you put in. We don't know about the reinvestment money right now, but yet we still have not gotten those withdrawals. So I made a video earlier because there's certain things, it's in Spanish for most people. They don't understand what the words mean. So I actually put it in there. So people gave me some screenshots so I could then show what it looks like and what you need to do. So tomorrow, if you're in My Easy Tron bot and never took a withdrawal or received a withdrawal, they stopped the withdrawals that was there a week or 2 or 3 weeks back. So go look and hit your balance, and on that balance, you should see drop. If you're on Telegram, all of a sudden stuff will start dropping down. It'll tell you what you put in, and it'll tell you the reinvestment amount, but you're only going to get the initial investment amount. But check your withdrawals. Make sure that you migrated to the Fund METB website. Make sure you see that Migrar, MIGRAR. You'll see that. Make sure you sign up and make sure you write down your email address or username and your password. You do not lose it, because if you do not write it down and lose it, you can't go there and retrieve it, because if you hit it again, the migration button, it'll give you an error. So you can only do it one time. All right. So then that moves you. That's what the new website will be. All right. It's that simple. Now, tomorrow, you should try to get your money out. Now, the other part, if you've already have done withdrawals, then you're going to have to wait. That's the second level. But nonetheless, I just wanted everybody to know, because some people have given up thinking that My Easy Tron bot took all their money. They still might have, but they're allegedly trying to give people back their money. So make sure you get prepared and check out that video too, because then you'll understand some of the wording. If you don't understand Spanish at all, then you'll get the wording in case your Telegram can't switch to English version if you speak only English. All right. So Vanessa Comagate says, I sent my email. Let's do it. All right. So we have one that said, let's move over my portion. Okay. Miguel Army Retired says, okay, I'm ready to rock and roll. I know Victor Marrero already said last time, but sign that email. Check your junk mail. It was sent 2 days ago, Saturday. So once again, do it that way. Let me know. Make sure you want to roll it over, because the natural gas token after midnight tonight is going to cost $6,000, more than the cash flow NFT token. And I don't even know if the debt box node has more of an upside than the cash flow NFT. If you have to stack these side by side, the cash flow NFT with Miracle Cash and more, that has the higher upside, because they're going for a goal. They're sitting there saying, we want to make this company worth billions of dollars. We want to be able to sell this company in 5 years or less. And we want to be able to give everybody millions of dollars that are NFT holders. That's what they're trying to do. So I applaud this. They have a plan, and they have the man that can execute it at the helm, because he's already done the ATM machines. He's already been dealing with the POS system and terminals. He's been dealing with this and regulations in Europe, in UK, in Turkey, in Cyprus. This is not new to him. He's not going there being like an unknown factor. He knows some of these government officials that regulate all this stuff. So he gets to move faster than some other Johnny come lately that just wants to show up and try to get in on this. They're going to move a lot slower. It's going to take them years. It's taken them 6 years to get here, just to give an idea. And this is with the guy owning thousands of ATM machines in Europe. This is with the guy dealing with European countries all over in that section of the world. So who isn't new? A person like me roll over there. You know how long it's going to take me to try to jump through hoops to duplicate this. So all I'm saying is, there you go. That's a beautiful thing. That's why everybody was like, hey, we got to move to this cash flow NFT. Why should we get the natural gas? That's just the mining thing. These guys, actually, we could have money coming in passively every month. And it's not chump change, ladies and gentlemen. It's not no $200-300. No. when they start putting in more stores and more stores, more ATMs, more merchant accounts, more POS, more renters, more landlords getting renters and signing up for that insurance, when they start getting hundreds, then thousands, there's more and more profit coming in. And it's not going to be, there's only 1,488 of these NFTs. So you guys can start doing the math in your head when you start realizing, hey, what happens if these guys make like $5 million? Let me show you guys this. I'm gonna be a promoter for these guys for the moment. All right, let's go get the Google calculator, shall we? You guys know that's my friend too. Imagine, I'm just gonna use a simple number, like this is real simple. If you're running business, let's just, what is that? I'm gonna put in like 11. Is that 11 million? No, that's 1.1. All right, eeks. All right, 11 million. And let's see what this is. Just for giggles and grins, I just picked it out of thin air. That has no relevancy. All right. So if that is 11 million, that's 7. Why is that? That's weird. Why do I have a decimal point? Oh, okay. 7,392. So if the company does anything over, I guess, what is that? 5? No, this can't be right. Hold on a second. Why am I having this crate? I don't think that's right. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. No, here we go. All right, divided by 1,488. That's only 10 million. 6,720 apparently. So that's all the company needs to make in the UK. $10 million. And that would be, even if that was over the course of a year, sharing $10 million of profit. ATM fees, merchant account fees happen every day. They will clearly make more than 10, but I just use that as a low number, just to give you an idea. Because if the number is 10 times that amount, then that's $67,000 per year. The number is going to grow as they put in more of these ATMs, POS systems in place, more stores in the country. All of this adds up month after month after month. At year 2, they should be rolling because more and more people are going to know who they are. And more people are going to come into their stores. So I'm just giving you a little. Leah Dennis is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. Thank you so much for being here. And she has the icon next to her name, which means she's a member of the channel. How do you become a member of the channel? Hey, you got to look around the chat box and look for that $sign. It's a green $sign. And that's how you could be a supporter of the channel. And by the way, thank you, everybody who has the icon next to your name. Because of your support, you pay me more than YouTube pays me. Exactly. Is that crazy? So thank you so much for that monetary support. And everybody else, it's 1 hour, 13 minutes in. Smash that like button. And if you like what we're talking about so far, please stay tuned because subscribe to the channel, click the all notification bell, and let me know who received the YouTube notification today and saw the trailer. Did anybody receive that? And Leah Dennis showing love. Good evening, SSN fam. A special hello to my sisters, Vanessa K, Auntie Val, 100% facts. That's what we like to deal with around here. Leah Dennis, hey sis from Vanessa Comagate. And once again, in the chat room, I put in, if you want to become a affiliate, it doesn't cost anything, by the way, to become an affiliate of Cashflow Net to get that Boogie Gopher NFT. Only 1,488 of them and only 813 of them are left. $5,000, or you can refer somebody, and if they buy it, then you receive 10%, which is $500. So either way, if you want to become an affiliate, use my link down below, please. That would be greatly appreciated. And George's Charles Victor, keep us posted on the galaxy. Let your eyes be the judge. All right, look who else is in the house tonight. Tim Smith is here. Welcome to the SSN Nation Money Making Monday live stream. And he has the icon next to his name as well. And he says, happy Monday, my money making SSN family. That's right. Happy Monday to you too, Tim Smith, and very, very nice to see you once again. All right. Victor Marrero says that George's Charles will do. Yes, it's out there. Victor, are you going by Vista Cana? Okay, yes. I may stop by traveling with family, so we'll see. All right. Well, hey, there's not much in Punta Cana, but I mean, let's face facts, right? I mean, you either stay at the well, I don't even know where you're staying at. Guess you're staying at the Hard Rock this time, or are you going to be staying at Margaritaville? Well, maybe we shouldn't give out that information. But nonetheless, what we really want to know is, do we have to pay $100 per person to get into the Hard Rock and then pay $150 to go to the Awaken the Senses restaurant adventure? That's what I want to know. Because apparently you can't get to that Awaken the Senses because George just came back. They said you can go to this restaurant here by the casino. Of course, the deli's by the casino. You can go to the casino, but that's it unless you buy our day pass. So I don't know where this Awaken the Senses is. So I'm thinking whoever goes in there is going to have to pay that 100 or well, half a day or whatever pass it is. Well, I think the cheapest pass is 100. I think it's 103, 105, whatever it is. But that's what we really want to know, because we already know you can't get in the joint just by hanging at Cana Rock. All right, Victor, if you go by Vista Cana, do check out Ziba and Pueblito. Speaking of that, George, did Pueblito's not built, right? Because that just came out like, I don't know, 6 months ago. So Ziba, though, that's from 2020. So they very well could have put in there they only have 2 levels, 2 floors, I believe it was. I don't think it was 3 floors at Ziba. I think it was 2 floors. That's not a tall building. It's not like 3-4 floors. But nonetheless, 3 floors with the penthouse, if you have those. Yeah, they all have penthouses, so that's true. All right, here we go. I stayed at Cana Rock Condos. They want to charge me $100 for 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. just to use the day pass and use their restaurants and the beach and Hard Rock amenities. No. That's a little confusing. So anyhow, they wanted to charge him $100 so he can stay in between 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The day pass, it didn't include the other restaurants, nor did it include where I can go into the pools, the water park, and all that. All the amenities are not on the table for the $100. So you couldn't go use the amenities. There is a beach club, but the beach club was closed. So therefore, I don't know if you can get to the beach. But anyhow, it's kind of weird. So we'll see. Pueblito and Ziba built next year. Yeah, I thought Ziba they already at least had some concrete down. They actually had buildings there for Ziba, I believe. Yeah, and it's $100 per person, by the way, for Hard Rock Amenities Day Pass. Okay, George Charles, please stop saying. Yes, he's saying it right. $100 per person gets you the amenities. My fault. If you don't pay the $100 and you stay at Cana Rock, you don't get any amenities other than those that I mentioned. If you do pay the $100, then that gets you in. But now if you have another person with you, that's $200, another 3, another 4 for 7 hours max. And even then, that's a lot. $400 is a lot for 4 people. $200 is a lot. $300 is a lot. That's kind of saddening. That's very, very sad to hear. And speaking of that, Victor Marrero, you're going to have to use some of your, some of your knowledge and information and poke out your chest and be like, hey, I believed in you guys. What's going on here? You need to go over there to the Hard Rock and make a deal with them that everybody that owns the These buildings for Rock should be getting their amenities included. You need to go make that deal like yesterday. Because I don't want empty buildings around here, because you're trying to sell something for $400,000, $500,000, and all they get is a beach club and a casino and a restaurant. We can go to the beach on an island anytime. We can go to restaurants on an island anytime. So that's not really a thing. I want to get into the water park. I want to get into the other amenities. Golf even. All this I don't golf though that much. I mean, I'll golf if you guys bring the coolers and the chips and the beers. Well, I don't drink beer either. The coolers, the rum and coke, sandwiches. Then I'll go golfing with you. Otherwise, no golf. Oh, man, here we go. I couldn't go to any of the Hard Rock restaurants except the casino and the small restaurant inside the Hard Rock. Yes, without the day pass. He's the one that told me to. We already knew we had to pay, but we didn't know the extent of what they were going to do. I thought you could actually walk in the Hard Rock and go to the restaurants, the lounge, get yourself some drinks, walk around in there, and even possibly use some amenities. I didn't know it was off limits totally. That's crazy. That's crazy. Victor asked him about 100 per person day pass at Hard Rock. Yeah, it is. We already know. He called before. We know it's over. It's like 103, 105, whatever the case may be. They get a little discount. I can't remember what it was, 5%, I think, maybe 10 or 15, whatever. But nonetheless, you have 4 or 5 people. That's $500 a day, not like for the week or 2 or 3 days. It's like if you had 5 people with you, they're like $500, please. That's kind of steep. But things are getting interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Check out my Caribbean Lake Park, downtown Punta Cana. Search the channel. Share these videos with other people. People don't even know you can invest in Punta Cana and get condos for 80, 90, 100 grand. You can still buy villas for 150, 140 grand. This is insane. All right, now, some bad news. Let me get to the bad news, which I should have started off the top. But everybody who's here, you get to hear it. Lorimar. I alluded to this earlier. Larimar. These guys. First of all, we had Gennaro on, I believe it was last Thursday. And it perked up a lot of people's ears when you heard 0% down. And 5 years from now, building 17 and 18, 2027 delivery date. Well, as of today, I find out that's no longer on the table. The building 17 and 18, they said they're not even selling anymore. I'm like, hold on a second. We were just talking about this 3 days ago, 4 days ago. What happened? Then, come to find out, Tower 1 and Tower 2. Tower 2 is blocked. Somebody bought the building or something. I don't know what they're doing. So really, Tower 1 is the only thing available at Larimar. Some of you may not understand what Larimar is, but that has potential to be the top place in all of Punta Cana. Condos, 5 diamond, 5-star hotels, university. Sheesh. Downtown, just like a downtown Punta Cana should have actually already have been. They're building it down there. Convention center and all. Auditorium that holds 10,000 people. Restaurant, bars, nightclubs. I mean, this is crazy. So they only have one building, and the one building actually, I mean, the Northeast Fallon is the unit you want because that's ocean view, direct ocean view. You can have a side unit that'll have a partial ocean view if you're up front, in the front of the building. But the point is, one building's available, not 2, not 4, just 1. They already intend to raise the prices, ladies and gentlemen, for the next buildings. And it's no joke. No joke. They're talking about, like, right now you can get the 1 bedroom for 118 grand. I mean, sorry, 2 bedroom for 118.9. 119, 120, 121, depending on floor, 137 if you get the one on the corner and it has that double deck, so to speak, a wraparound deck if you're in the first 3 or 4 levels. So 2 bedrooms could be like 250,000. All right. So here's the good news. The ocean view, if you want a 2 bedroom and 1 bedroom, there's still some available in Tower 1. The penthouse, they're not being sold yet. They're going to be 306, 308,000, 345,000. Those haven't been sold yet, so those are still available. The 14th floor, can't buy the 14th floor either, so they don't have those for sale. So you still want to have the ocean view unit. You can get a 1 bedroom for 89.9, 90,000, 91, 94.9, whatever the price is. It's somewhere between 90 and 95, as long as you get 6 floors up or more. So 6 through 13th floor, if you get a 1 bedroom, get the northeast, and therefore, once again, you can pick your own payment plan. You can put down 10%, 20%, 30, 40, 50, 60, 90. You can put down 15,000, 20,000. Each time you put down over 10,000, you get a percentage point off. So if you put down 10,000, I think you get 1% discount. If you put down 15,000, I think it's 3 or 4%. If you put down 20, it's a little more. So just letting you know, this is why I got a little like, what the hell is going on over there? Let me see if I can pull something up for you, because I'm not happy. I don't like changes like that. You go from 4 towers on Thursday down to 1. That's insane to me. I'm like, that's not cool. On Wednesday night, we'll be talking about this a little bit more. This is what happens when you get in on ground floors. But again, they started August 29th. So there's really no excuse for this. They don't have their act up, and it's October 10th in a month and a half. I mean, what's going on here? So I'm not happy. So I did not have a conversation. I didn't have a conversation today. I said I'm going to chill for a minute because I'm not going to be so playful next time when I have a conversation tomorrow. So if Gennaro's watching, I'm not going to have we're going to have to get man to man on this. These changes are not cool, especially when we're talking about they've been operating August 29th. Here it is 40 days later. And all of a sudden you don't know you're not selling 4 towers, but you're only selling 1. What's going on? I'm like, hold on. I'm not happy about this. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. Let me see hold on. Let me see. Oh, good. This is what I want right here. Somebody might say, hey, I still want to do my Larimar. I can't blame you for that. It's 1A and 1B, whether it's Cruise on Land or Larimar. Those are the top 2 dogs right now. Everybody else, they're cool, but that's the top 2 dogs, in my opinion. Others, they might feel a different way, but with all the amenities that they have and all the amenities, and they both have ecosystems, meaning people off the street can come into the project and spend their hard-earned money. That's what we need. Their hard-earned money comes over here, so my HOAs aren't rising rapidly. See what I'm saying? All right, here is the benefit. Let me see. Where is it? Okay, I'm not liking this. This is cute. Hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen. I have a problem. In the back office, it's not recognizing. Here we go. It's recognizing now. All right. Here we go. Check this out. Here's your discount, ladies and gentlemen. They have 2 separate type of discounts if you want to buy a Larimar. No other place has these discounts that I know of. Cruise on Land doesn't. So if you are interested, here we go. So what's going on here? Okay, here you go. You put down 15,000, you get 6% discount. Now, I'm going to tell you something. You put down 10, I was wrong, man. I thought it was a lot lower than that, because you're going to put down 10,000 anyhow if you buy the 119. That's 12,000 at 10%. So you're already going to get 4% off. You're going to get 3% off if you bought the 90,000 one, because that's 9,000 down 10%. So that's beautiful. So that's $2,700 off. So now you're down to 86, and 6%. Well, actually, this is pretty good. If you bought the 120,000, you'd put down 12,000 at 10%. So that's 4% off. So when we start talking about 120,000 at 4% off, isn't that like $6 grand off? You're going to pay 114. I believe that's the case. 120,000 times 4%, or it's 96% actually. Sorry, I should have did it a different way. 4,800. So yeah, that's 115 too. Yeah, that's beautiful. So you guys see this, right? Now, that's the first phase of this. But look at this. They have another promotion over here. Another promotion, 10%, 30, and 60 is another 5%. That's interesting. So you can get almost damn near 10%. If you put down like 15,000, you can get 11% off, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't even realize this. No. I'm off. I'm way off. Hold on. That's not it. Promotion. I don't know what that is. Here it is here. Here we go. I think this is it over here. So we have to put down 20%. I don't think this stuff qualifies down here. So we'll see. We'll clarify, but I'm pretty sure this is the discount right here. Sorry about that. Got all excited. I was thinking 5%. I was like, what? So anyhow, you got to put down 20% or more to get an additional discount. So there you have it. 20% gives you 8%. Plus, depending on your payment plan at 20%, you could be at 9% if you did the 20-40-40 plan. The 20-30-50 plan gets you 0.5, so you could have 8.5%. So think about that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that's pretty significant when you're talking about thousands of dollars. So if you can get 8%, 6%, and if you put down 50%, you get 10% off. Plus, at 50%, you get another 3, so that's 13%. Because remember, George was talking about 10%, 15. He said up to 15%. That's how it can be done. Put down 50%. That gets you 11. Put down 90%. That gets you 15. That's pretty good. 15%. 120,000 is going to cost you around 100. That's beautiful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about that. And hopefully we're going to have Cruise on Land come over here. Herzl hopefully will join us. And this week, and we'll have another one. Cruise on Land is 1A, 1B. So right now, 1A, 1B, take your pick, Larimar or Cruise on Land. They have amenities. They all have an ecosystem. Again, people show up at Cruise on Land. They're going to the water park. They have to pay to get in the water park. They have to pay and get on property. They can pay and go to the restaurants. They can pay and utilize some other services. They can also go to the casino. that little ecosystem helps. If people come in and pay, they're helping to pay for the workers, they're helping to pay for the maintenance and upkeep. It's not going to come out of the owner's pockets like at the closed properties, such as a Vistacana, closed properties such as the beach, closed properties such as the Cana Rocks. So therefore, the owners are going to be footing the bill without an ecosystem. I'm just saying. That's the way I look at it. Whether it happens or not, I don't know, but that's how I'm looking at it. Let me know if you guys are thinking the same thing. Okay, let's see. All right, here we go. Tower 17 and 18, 0% down. Yep. Yeah, no longer there. You can't do that deal anymore, ladies and gentlemen. They are on hold. Who knows exactly? We are still working, having Cruise on Land rep come here. Exactly. Eric, do you think they will add in the contact 10% for inflation? Laverne Penix, which property are we talking about? If it's the Larimar, they don't have such wording in their contracts. Whatever price you buy it at, that's their price. They don't have any wording such as if material costs, no contingency for an increase in price. So that's a good thing. The Cruise on Land, they have, if I remember right, I think they had something to do with the ICDV. That is the Dominican Republic's, that's their interest rate, sort of like how we do our bond rates. So therefore, if interest rates go up, then they have that rate goes up. On Cruise on Land, they're able to charge you that up to 2.5%. As long as it falls within the 2.5%, they don't charge you. That's what I'm trying to say. So like last month or the month before, that value went up to 1.7. So that means nothing happens. As long as it stays under 2.5%, no price increase. But if it does go over 2.5%, there's a contingency on it, if I believe. I think that was the contract that I read. I might have mixed up a few, but I think that's the one with Cruise on Land. All right, if that's what you mean. So let me know, Laverne Penix, are you talking about these new properties about the 10%? Because neither one of them have a 10% increase. If you're referring to Cruise on Land or Larimar. Larimar, again, no increase in price. If you buy it at this price, that's what it's going to be. This is also why Cruise on Land on building 3 and 4, they raise their prices. This is also why Larimar on their next building that they open up, the prices are going to be a lot higher. Now, they might throw in some kitchen gear because remember, none of these have kitchens. All they have is air conditioning units. They don't have any of the white line. No washer dryers, no fridge, no stove, no oven. All right, but you have 3 ACs, so that's an additional expenses. Those are expensive these days. They're not cheap. So that's $4, $5, $6 grand. So the fact it's not included, now you can get a discount. I guess that's how you buy it, right? You're going to have the $4, $5, $6 grand discount. So that's where the white line comes in. So nonetheless, let me know, Laverne Penix, if those are the two you're talking about, or if you're talking about the panoramas or something that's in Vistacana, because like I said, all these new contracts coming out, except for Larimar's, are going to have some sort of deviation with regards to interest rates. All right, 1 hour, 39 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen. Create your future money now. This is Real Estate Investing Overseas edition right now. This is how you do it. All right, thank you. You answered my question. Thank you so much, Laverne Penix, a.k.a. Mr. Cool. I appreciate that. And again, opportunities galore. You need passive income ideas? How about the free Bitcoin? Does that perk up your eyes? Free Bitcoin. A lot of you've been here. You already know about it. Earn your free Bitcoin from Crypto Tab. The link is down below. You mine it using your computer, your laptop, your desktop, your tablets, your phone, and you can invite other people. Like I have a link down below. Everybody who signs up has a link. While you're at work, while you're not at work, you can just leave it running. You'll earn pennies, parts of a penny per day, But if you start signing up additional people, a part of a penny, a part of a penny, a part of a penny, all of a sudden it's 1 cent per day. But the fact of the matter is it's free. You don't need any extra software. It uses your software on whatever device you have. And the faster your software, the faster you can earn. And you can add on additional people by referring them. So again, it all adds up over time. And since you don't have anything to do, a lot of people leave their computers running in the background anyhow. So just leave it on. All right, it's Crypto Tab. Earn free Bitcoin. See it down below in the description. That'll help out greatly. All right, that also helps, I hope. We talked about dividend investing. We talked about the new cash flow NFT. Which means that's income for the next year for 4 years in a row. Then they're trying to do their exit plan. We got to give them credit for that. You haven't gotten your free stocks from Robinhood and Webull. I hope you have. If not, use the link down below. You'll see Webull. You'll see Robinhood. You'll also see a set it and forget it opportunity. Wealthfront, you put in $500, you have a management company that will not charge you, because if you put in $500 to $4,900, no management fee. Now, most people put in money last year, they may be down up to 20-25% potentially, unless, of course, the manager may be down 5 or 10. But when the economy comes back strong, they are making investments right now. So when it goes up 10%, 20%, not 100, just 10, 20%, guess what? Your returns could be 10, 20%. So that's why you get in when the markets are low. Just like that free Bitcoin mining, you get in when Bitcoin is low. That's what you want to do, really. If you earn parts of a penny every day, okay, it's going to take a lot to get to $1. But all I'm trying to say is get in cheap while you can, because that's passive income. And if something crazy happens, which the crazy could be miracles, more cash, miracle cash, and more stores, they will be bringing people into the crypto space. They have phone numbers. People can call, can come in if they need help. Unlike if you need help in most crypto exchanges or platforms, you can forget about calling up and acting like, hey, I'll be down there. I need your help. You can forget that. So they're going to actually help bring more people in. And the more people that come in, that's more people that's going to buy crypto, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, or in the altcoins, right? So you have to keep that in mind. That's beautiful. And that's why a lot of people say Bitcoin's going to be worth, hundreds of thousands of dollars, because only 250 million. Imagine if 1 billion people were into crypto. Now that would create demand and the price would skyrocket. That's why they're predicting a crazy rate for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all that, if it can uphold its value. All right. Now, once again, let's get into video time. I haven't ran a video because we have SSN Lifestyle here, ladies and gentlemen. And so therefore, I'm going to have to start getting into that a little more often. Not here maybe, but I'm going to be spending some more time promoting SSN Lifestyle on a standalone basis. So there's 4 ways right now to earn money with SSN Lifestyle. Passive income, residual income as well. We have health products, we have vacation rental products, we have memberships that you can also refer other people for that. We have group opportunities like we were talking about this one, the cash flow NFT, $5,000 business opportunity. We have that. And you all can join in right now at the January 1st, January 2nd. Everybody that's a member are the only ones that are going to be able to get into the Ring of Fire opportunities. And there's going to be some more adding on number 5 coming up, ways you can make money. That's going to come out as well. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for that. But again, That's another way to earn passive income, residual income. There's a link down below. If you want to become a member of SSN Lifestyle, go check out the offerings. You'll find out SSN Lifestyle Founders Club member. It's very interesting. There's still positions available. There's only a certain number that can get in. That's special. So once again, check it out. That's another way to put in future money now, because there is passive income coming out. And again, in case you're part of SSN Lifestyle, just keep this in mind. You will have debit cards coming out probably in the next 60 days, where anything that can be paid, it can be sent to that card. So if you have commissions or anything like that, the debit card, it'll come out. You'll have that. So that'll be pretty awesome as well. And that runs through a software company, just so you know. It's not something very, very special, but it is special if you could actually receive money without having to download it, and it's actually shipped onto that card. And you get use, it's yours. It's a debit card, so that'll be pretty sweet. It'll be company branded, but it's your card. So that's what's cool. All right, now let's see what else we're getting into. Beginning to say video time. I need a drink of water. And what I'll do is throw down. So I will do this one here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up a little bit early tonight. So if anybody has anything they want to contribute, any opportunities, any passive income ideas, anything else that helps create your future money now, please let me know. Come on, come on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, who's next? That's right. It's almost liftoff time. We got to get this thing rocking and rolling, right? While the getting is good, because there's blood in the streets. This is why you need to create your future money now by any means that you can get it done. Put in your investment monies now while it's low pricing. And you may have another opportunity, because there's something I need to talk to you guys about. All right. For everybody that's here, we have a few people that is invested in real estate. And actually, before I do this, I want to show you guys something, because you know I love Lorimar. So I'm going to go back to Punta Cana for a second. All right. I want to show you guys something, because this is Money Making Monday. And you guys know we have to have strategies every now and then. We have to have discussions every now and then. So you know I love Cruise on Land as well. Cruise on Land in building 3 and 4, they had so many studio units that they put a door in between and made those 2-bedroom units, which is pretty sweet, because a studio unit can sleep 4. So now they have 2 of those, and now they sleep 8. A magic number in a water park, kids play area, the tennis, basketball, soccer fields, water parks. I'll keep saying that again. The beach that they're creating, all of that. So the opportunity to buy something for around $150,000, $160,000 that can sleep 8 is a pretty good investment. And that's just 2 studio units. And also that could potentially be for $190,000, 2 penthouse units, which includes 2 jacuzzis, 4 bathrooms, That's crazy, right? 2 terraces, sleep 8. Now, they also have other configurations that if you had a 2-bedroom, you can add one of those studio units onto it. So now you have a 2-bedroom unit that sleeps 6 and a studio unit that sleeps 4. That's 10 people, ladies and gentlemen. And if you want to get the penthouses for both, that's $255,000 fully furnished. And that $191,000 for the 2 studio units at Cruise on Land, fully furnished penthouse units. That 2-bedroom studio connecting doors, one side means somebody, that 1 bedroom is a suite all itself. Or shall I say the studio unit? Sorry, they called them 1 bedrooms initially. The studio unit they add is a suite. When you think about it, you walk off between the door and that's a bedroom. Somebody has a whole suite to themselves, or 4 people do, but if 2 people, they're, you could have a whole suite. And they have their own terrace and they have their own jacuzzi. How sweet is that? The people on the 2-bedroom side in the penthouse has their own jacuzzi, has their own bathroom upstairs on the terrace as well, and has 3 bathrooms total. 2 kitchens, 2 jacuzzis. Come on. 191 or 255, fully furnished, out the door, nothing else to spend other than their 2.5% thing, if it goes past that. But nonetheless, that is what started happening because, again, you guys don't understand. I believe George was on the call with me. I'm not sure, but I think he was. We were on a 3-way, and they were saying, hey, what do you think about what we should do? Well, I told them, I pretty much said you should consider making your units larger, bigger. So instead of them making units bigger and larger by adding like 10 to 15 square meters because you need to add an extra bathroom or a half a bath, they said, forget about that. We'll put a door in between. How about that bigger? I was like, okay. But now you added more 2 and 3 bedroom units. So I'm like, so that made the 4-bedroom obsolete. I don't mean obsolete. What I mean is the 4-bedroom unit, it can sleep 10. The 4-bedroom with the penthouse can sleep 10. That's the only way you can get 4 bedrooms. You have to have a penthouse. A 3-bedroom penthouse gives you 4 bedrooms. But now when they came out with that 2-bedroom and studio unit, guess what? That can sleep 10 as well. And instead of 1 jacuzzi, it has 2. Instead of 1 terrace, it has 2. Instead of 1 kitchen, it has 2. And it costs the same. And it's in a better position in the building. It's halfway down the hallway. Guess what's across from the elevators? The frickin' 3 bedrooms. So everybody that comes up on that end of the building is coming up in your front door. That's one of my little pet peeves, by the way. I don't like being near elevators because people come in all kind of times of day and night. We're in Punta Cana. People are going to come in after Coco Bongo. So elevator, they're standing in front of your doorway or in that hallway and you're hearing people, hey, what's up? How's it? All through night. So that's one of my pet peeves. So I would not have gotten the 4-bedroom after seeing where it was located in the building. But now the 3-bedroom is halfway down the hall in the more quieter section. The elevators are at the beginning and at the end. So the more middle I can get into the hallway, the better. And that's almost where the 3 bedrooms are. So the question is, do you buy a 3-bedroom, how many bathrooms is that? Jeez, I can't even remember. 3-bedroom, 4-bath, which is pretty sweet. Penthouse for $255 fully furnished. Or do you go to Larimar and you do realize at Larimar, the 2-bedroom is, let's call it 118.9. So we'll call it 120,000. And you know the 1-bedroom cost anywhere from 89,000 to 103. So that's a big difference. 90,000 to 103. That's a $10,000 swing. So it's either going to cost, you can put those two together. They said they'll put a door between. You can have a 3-bedroom there at Larimar for anywhere of 220 to what is that? No, it's not even. Yeah, 220 to 230, let's say. All right. Unfurnished, which brings up an interesting point. But at Larimar, you have ocean view potentially out of this from all rooms. There's another configuration that only one of the sides of the unit and then it's on the back side is the other 1-bedroom. But nonetheless, ocean view for 220, 230, unfinished, or 255, no ocean view, but it's still at a cool location. All I want you guys to think about is around the box. You can buy separate units or you can buy them together. You sleep 8 people, sleep 10 people, that gets you a more rentable situation, because not only can I sleep 10 people, I can also sleep 4 people in the 1-bedroom section and rent them separately. I don't have to rent the whole unit. Somebody says, hey, I want the 1-bedroom, then your 2 bedrooms available. Now somebody says, I want to rent the 2-bedroom. Cool. If somebody wants to rent the whole thing, excellent. What you're doing with these lock-off units, which is brilliant, is the fact that you're versatile. That's why it's worth it to spend the extra. Some people would say, hey, why should I spend extra money? The reason why you're going to spend extra money is because if you have 10 people and you can hold 10 people, you can get $500, $600, $700, $800, $1,000 per night. If you only can sleep 4, you're locked into possibly 100, 150 a night. Now, you can't spend 250 and only get 150 or 100 a night. That's not ideal. I mean, you can, but ideally, you want to have a 1-bedroom that can get you 100, 150 a night, that you spend 100,000 or less. And then anything you spend over that should be a 2-bedroom. And even if you get 150 to 200, you're still good. Even if you get 100, you're still good. Even if you got $75 a night, if you spend 100,000 or 120,000 and under, you can even get 10% on your money at $75 a night. All right. That's how simple this is. It's a mathematical equation. But when you start being versatile, meaning you own a unit, but you can change it into a 1, 2, or 3-bedroom, sleep 4, 6, 10 people, that is significant. I'm going to show you guys something right now, because you guys don't understand. Hey, sis, sorry, Wi-Fi sketching tonight. Professor Auntie Val, no worries. Again, Auntie Val, no worries, fam. All good. Exactly. I'm going to show you guys something. Let me see if I can pull this up. Tahoe Seasons Resort. Tahoe Seasons Resort, another one of my stomping grounds. Place I used to own at too. Let me show you this. When somebody starts thinking about cruise on land, and you start thinking, hey, those 2 studio units, well, Tahoe Seasons Resort in South Lake Tahoe, California, they have a unit such as that. They are studio units, no doors. It's all open. They used to have a jacuzzi in the room. It used to be 5-star. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, let me see if I have the screen up. I don't have the screen up, so let me get this up for you guys. Let me get this right where we want it, so you'll understand the reasoning why I'm bringing this up. Because it's not a reason. I got to get this straight. It's not because it's just for the hell of it. I just want you to think about, some of you may say, well, is it worth a stretch to add an additional unit? That's what you need to ask the question. Because if you can be versatile, that means you can get more rental nights, more income always coming in. That's your goal. You may not be able to rent at 90% clip or 85 or 80% clip. But if you still are able to rent one portion of your unit, you're upping the increase of revenue coming in. So if I can rent the 1 bedroom and nobody stays in the 2 bedroom, so be it. But I still have my 150 a night coming in, let's say. If somebody rents the 2 bedroom portion and nobody rents the other portion, okay, so I have my $295 or $300 coming in per night. And if somebody says I want the whole thing, well, hell, give me my $700, $800 per night. And if you can spend $250 and under to make that happen, that's worth a stretch. So once you realize that, let me show you this. Here is Tahoe Seasons. Here is a 1,000 square feet, sleeps 8, privacy 4. This is the equivalent of the $191,000 fully furnished $191,000 cruise on land. Here's what it looks like. Well, it doesn't. Okay, maybe it does look like this again. I don't remember that. But anyhow, let me show you the floor plan. Here it is. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. They have 2 of these units. What I mean by that is, okay, this unit right here, look at this, separate entrances. So if you own this unit, you can rent it as a 1 bedroom or a 2 bedroom. Some of you would say it's not a 2 bedroom, but see, people don't look at it that way. There's a door in the middle. So when these doors are closed, you have privacy on this side. So that's all it is. It's literally 500 square feet. So when you say 48 square meters, this is 45, 46, 47 square meters. All right. This is a full-blown jacuzzi tub in here. Just to give you an idea. They shortened up the space because this is where the eating area is. There's a bench here. This is what the square is. So you can seat 5 people here if you wanted to, but there's only 4 that's going to be in here. There's 1 bathroom, and it's actually in the shower. All right. They have another unit, but I don't think people know about that. But anyhow, so what I'm trying to say is this sleeps 8. Here's the bed in the back. And then in the front is a sofa sleeper. This is exactly a studio unit, but they call it a 2 bedroom, and they can rent it as a 2 bedroom. So in the wintertime, this is $500, $600. When it's ski season, it's right by Heavenly Valley. Well, actually, it's right by the Heavenly Valley's tram. So as soon as you come down, it's right across the street. So needless to say, you know why they can charge $500 a night and up. Okay. If you do a 2 bedroom. So I'm just giving you an idea of what there is going on that you can buy additional. And this one might be the one I want to show you also, the Chaminade unit. This one is interesting. Check this if it's the one I think it is. This one's interesting. It has 2 baths. 2 bathrooms. Notice the bathroom in the back. There's a door here. They show sliding door, but there used to be a door here. And in here is another toilet, and this right here is a shower, jacuzzi. This here sleeps 6 people, and there's only like 3 in the building. All right. And of the 2 bedroom, which they're not showing, there's another 2 bedroom that's configured differently, which they don't show. And that one is where each unit is actually separate. And you walk down the hallway, go around, and you go into one unit, and the other unit is actually separate, but the doors in the middle still connect. So that's a different one, but they don't show that, so maybe they changed it. But nonetheless, when you're investing, you start thinking about all the ways you can maximize your investment. And that's one of the ways that you can do it. So when we start talking about Larimar, I think it's going to be upscale. So I would want to get a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom there, because I envision an upscale price. You have 5 diamond hotels. People are paying $4,000 or $5,000 for bungalows that overlooks the water. Well, now I have a 10 sleeper, 8 sleeper, and now I'm going to be able to at least 800 or 900, right? So it's worth $250,000 and under. So all I'm saying is think about that when you're making your investments. And it applies to not only real estate, it applies to other things. So this is how we create the future now. And unfortunately, with these units at the Larimar, knowing now that the prices are going to be damn near double at the end of November or before, that is something that's hard to just let go by. It's almost like a greed factor. It's like, if I can buy something for $230, and then by the end of the year, it's going to be worth the equivalent of $500, that's a serious factor to consider, right? So I'm just saying, just think about it. And what else also has come to mind is at Cruise on Land. So Cruise on Land is making their units in the other building, 3 and 4, where they're lockoffs. So the question now is, will you put a door between my unit if I got it in phase 1 or 2 that's cheaper? That's the question. Something to think about. Remember, $90,000 fully furnished for a penthouse unit. That's the studio. $137,000 for a 2-bedroom fully furnished. So again, that's $220 fully furnished if they would put 2 together. Is there 2 together available? I don't know. But in phase 1, you can get that at $220 instead of $255. So these are options to consider if you want to go big time. All right. Now, there's something else coming up that I talked about before, and that was Primavera. You guys know I talked about Primavera 2. You guys know all about the Simon Residences. You know about Primavera 3, Primavera Luxury, not seemingly worth much. You know I discussed Primavera 4 before, but Primavera 4 has these villas, 1,500 square feet, 1,400 square feet, whatever you want to build them. They're basically 115 per square meter, but these guys are coming with the heat. They're putting pressure. They have more things added since I did the video 9-10 months back. These guys have now added the beach we knew about, the basketball, the soccer we knew about. What we didn't know about, they're actually adding a clubhouse and restaurant and shopping area. They call it commercial zone. So I don't know what that really means. But they added the clubhouse, they added the restaurant, and a commercial zone usually means stores, I guess. I don't know what that means. So they're adding that at Primavera 4, and you build your own. You buy the lot, 30 to 40, 35,000 to whatever, 80,000. Then it's 115 square meters is the average range. So you can start doing the numbers. You got 10 of those. That's 115,000, right? So 150,000 is going to be what? Around 1,200, 1,300, 1,400 square feet, right? So you can build yourself a nice villa, and they have their own man-made beach. So all I'm saying is, ladies and gentlemen, these are things to consider. So with all that said, we're 2 hours in. Smash the like button. I'm not going to have much more to say other than please join us for the Wednesday night live stream at 8:50 p.m. And if you're a member of the channel, you can be in the chat room on Wednesday night with the icon next to your name. Everybody else, you're going to have to watch, but you can't be in the chat room. And then Friday nights at 9:10 p.m., please join us there. And hopefully we're going to have Herzl on for Cruise on Land and a live stream. It'll probably run a little bit earlier in the day, early afternoon. I just don't know what day. Hopefully we can get them in. So with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. And that's why we have to go for all these opportunities that are coming along. We have to take our chance. It's a good time while the markets are down, while you can dig in and get these deals. The NFTs, those are deals. The debt box node, that's a deal. Free Bitcoin from Crypto Tab, that's a deal. These pre-construction phase 1 prices, those are always deals. So it's just a matter if you can make a decision or if you want to make a decision. Maybe you don't want to make a decision. Maybe you'll sit back and say, let's see what's coming else down the pike. But no reason to consider what's happening right now either. So you have real estate, you have stocks, dividend investing, you have crypto investing, you have real world assets that you're investing in that you can turn into the top 10%er. Miracle Cash by itself turns you into a top 10%er. You buy these properties cheap, like 40 people here in the SSN Nation who got their first phase in, who have bought their property so cheap, they're going to be in the top 10% as well. Why? Because they're going to be able to get their $20, $30, $40, $50,000 per annum per year because they bought in early cheaper. And prices are going to rise over time. So they're going to eventually be able to get into that 50,000, 60,000 over time. And the way they're going to build Punta Cana or Tulum, Mexico, for that matter, you get something down there, the way they're building the infrastructure, there's going to be millions of people per month coming in to the Dominican Republic. And out of that, 400,000 to 500,000 are going to be in the Punta Cana region. They're going to need a place to stay. So that's why you got to do it and think about it, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any questions, you can always email me at support@stopstrugglingnow.com. You can always ask in the chat rooms. And with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you invest in the stock market as it keeps coming down. You can wait, take high risk like me and wait, or you can sit there and say, okay, I'll just dollar cost my average down. Either way, you got to get in while the getting in is good at these all-time or 52-week lows. That's the time to get in, ladies and gentlemen. All right? Because even a 10% movement matters. If a stock was $150 and then all of a sudden now it's around $75, $50, the stock goes up. Wouldn't you don't mind getting 20 to 30, 40% on your money. All it has to do, 40%, means it went from $50 to $70, not back to $150, just went back up to $70. You're good. So all I'm saying is consider all of this. And then we'll see you on Wednesday night and we'll have something else to talk about then. I don't know what the title is going to be, but please join us because it's just getting crazy out here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, remember, stay focused and keep your head up. Keep moving. And I'm out.